Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope this all finds you well wherever you're watching from. Welcome to my page. I wanted to give an introduction of myself, who I am, what I do, where I'm from. So my name is Justina. I am a professional musician. I teach the violin and piano mainly. I do know how to play the viola, cello, and sing as well. However, the violin and piano are my two main instruments. I have taught it for many years since I was 8th grade, my very first student. I grew up in Long Beach, California. I currently live in Waynesboro, Virginia, and I did live in Colorado Springs, Colorado for a time. I also did live near Vilseck, Germany. So I've lived in a lot of different places during my lifetime. During college, when I was an undergrad at California State University, Long Beach, I did have the opportunity to live in St. Petersburg, Russia. As an exchange student over there, I was a full scholarship violin student, and I learned from some of the best in Russia. And my teacher back home in Long Beach, she was a very great violin teacher who had graduated from Juilliard School of Music. And her teacher during her undergrad days at Juilliard was Miss Dorothy DeLay. And in the classical musical world, Dorothy DeLay was a big deal. She was a great violin teacher, taught for many years at Juilliard, and she produced a lot of great artists such as Sarah Chang, Joshua Bell, just to name a few. So a lot of my technique in my violin playing is actually from Dorothy DeLay, passed down to me from my teacher when I was in college as an undergrad. And if you are thinking of maybe trying the violin for the first time, I'm here to help as well. I can always provide you Skype or Zoom lessons or whatever video app that you might be comfortable with, especially during this time of COVID-19. So I just wanted to kind of give you a brief introduction to the violin. If you have one and you were curious of what's what on the instrument itself. So we'll just kind of start from left to right. These holes here that you see on the violin, which is where the sound comes from, they're called the F holes. So this looks like a very old cursive F. And the other one is still called an F hole since it's just mirroring the other F hole. And that's where our sound comes from. And if you were ever curious where your violin is from or made from or what year, if you look inside one of the F holes, you will always find the maker's label. So oftentimes they will put their name and a stamp of where it was made and also the year it was made. So that's another little tidbit in case of you didn't know. Also, these are the pegs. We use these to tune the strings. And of course, the violin has the 4 strings. If you're looking at it from left to right, the strings on the left are the very lowest pitches, like G, D, A, and E. So as you keep on going to the right, you will find that the pitch gets higher and higher. Also, this little thing here that looks like a bridge, that's exactly what it's called. It's called the bridge. It holds up, of course, all of the 4 strings. And here, on a beginner's violin, you will see fine tuners on all 4 strings. However, on the more advanced violins, such as mine, you'll only see 1 fine tuner. So the pegs are the ones that more coarsely tune your strings. And of course, this is called the chin rest. So you would rest your chin on it like that. Another important thing as you're first starting out on violin is to try to keep your violin parallel to the floor, not like this or like that. And the bow, that's the most challenging. So if you ever find your bow kind of loose like this, there's what they call an end screw here. And if you hold it in your right hand and you twist to the left, it will actually tighten the bow. And you want it the width of your pinky here. So you never want to tighten it too much where this stick is parallel to the horsehair. You just want a little bit of a curve, and then that's good so that your pinky can fit in. And when you loosen it, you go the opposite to the right. And then you will see that the horsehair meets with the stick. And that's when you want to put it to rest. But if you're going to play, always tighten the bow. Just little things about like that. I would love to share with you more tips and things. I will be keep on posting more tips for you all. And thank you so much for allowing me to share with you. And if you made it this far and have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me a message, email. I'm on Facebook as well. So thank you so much. Enjoy. And before I leave you, I will try to play you a song that you might recognize. So I hope you enjoyed Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I will see you in the next video.